Welcome back, guys. Just priming it today. I've already primed the underneath side, as you can see there. It's quite nice. Just doing the top side now. It's a 2-part primer, and then a thinner is used to thin it out so I can roll it on. So before we paint it, I want to hit it with a tack cloth or a tack rag. It's like a grippy sort of rag, and it'll clean up off all the dust, the fiberglass dust, get rid of all that, and then we'll hit it with acetone over the top of that, and then it'll be ready to paint. So the paint is a 3:1. So I'm just doing 300 mils and then adding that to make it 400. And then to make it so I can roll it out, it's got to be thinned out, so I put a bit of thinners in there, 10%. So I just take that up to the 450 line, thereabouts anyway. Now just give it a good mix. And then it also says let it set for 10 minutes and then start rolling it on. You see it'll start to thicken up a bit after a little bit. Alright, so I'll prime the top and then sanded it back smooth. Now I'm going to paint her up. See, I've taped in the line again. And we just want to pull off a bit of tape and then run the roller through it just to get off any foam pieces or any bits of hair or anything that's on there, so it doesn't go in the paint. Obviously, if you're spraying it on, you probably don't need all this stuff, but I'm not set up for that, so. Now, the paint I'm using is the same as the primer, but obviously their paint version of it, gone white. It's 2-pack polyurethane and 2:1 volume, this mix. Alright, so we've got 400 mils of paint, 200 mils of hardener. And then 30 mil of thinner. Now mix that all together, give it a nice good mix. Now I have to let it set for 10 minutes. I think that's to make the hardener sort of start to react with the paint. So while letting that set, just put that aside. Up here. Now I've taped it up obviously. I want to acetone wipe the whole thing and get all the dust. I have done with the tack rag. You see most of the dust is off there, but just to get all the fine stuff off there, get it really nice and clean, ready for paint to go on. Alright, so I've given it 10 minutes, you see it's starting to thicken up a bit. I don't know if you guys can see that, but from now I have to put the mask on, so I'll just be watching, but I'll do the edges first, so they get a couple, a little bit more paint, and then just roll across the top. Alright, so I've got the paint down. You see it's nice and shiny there. I'll let that set for like a couple hours probably, and then come and pull the tape off. Alright, so I've had a few hours to dry. So I'm gonna pull this tape off. You'll see when I pull it, while it's still wet, it wants to come with it. Oh, that's probably actually too wet still. So today we're just going to do the clear on top and put the aggregate in it on the front here and just normal clear down the back there. So, alright, so what I've got here is the North Lane, which is the same paint that I use, but this is their clear 2-pack polyurethane, as that was what's recommended by the fiberglass company that I bought all the fiberglass from, so I've gone with that. So this is a simple system, just this jar goes straight into this jar. And by the smells of it, I'm definitely going to need to wear a mask. So I've also got this, which I'm going to put up on the bow here, all in this front section, maybe on the sides here, but I haven't decided yet. Definitely not down here because this is going to be sea deck, so just mainly up the front here. So I'm going to do probably 3 coats, just a normal clear first, and then I'll add this into it and then do another couple of coats up the front here. So yeah, that's the painting. If I had to do it again, I would probably pay someone to do it, to be honest, because I don't really know painting and it took a lot of effort, a lot of hand sanding with like 1500 and 2000 grit sandpaper, and it was just a pain, so I'd probably not do that again, or if I did, maybe try and learn how to spray it. Maybe that'd be better, but other than that, that's pretty much it for the painting. Next video is going to be the wiring in the sea deck. As you can see, I've just started doing that there, so If you want to see that, hit subscribe and I'll see you guys there.